Sarita, and I'm speaking to you today from Solhenge, and I'm here to help you understand the truth about who you are. Now, what I wanted to share with you today really was my story from the last year, or the last 10 months, really, because I wanted to share with you what's happened to me over the last 10 months as I decided to actively step into manifesting a new life for myself. And I really wanted to share this story with you because as I'm looking back over the last year, I can really see how everything has changed for me. And I want to inspire you to understand that you are a manifesting creator and you can change your life just by what you're thinking and feeling and by showing up for yourself every single day with love. So what happened to me was basically a year ago, I decided that I wanted to have a retreat center. I wanted to turn my house into a retreat center. And my biggest desire was to teach people this work and how to heal and love themselves. And I also wanted to manifest into my life abundance because I've always been very hand to mouth and wondering where on earth my next penny is going to come from, even though we're very hard working here. But it always seemed that I was manifesting against myself when it came to money just pouring into my life. And then I decided that I really wanted to manifest a family holiday for myself, my husband, and my 2 teenage sons in the Philippines. So something really great and amazing on the other side of the world in the depths of winter. So what happened was about 10 months ago or a year ago, I started to every single day do quite a huge manifesting meditation. So I would sit in meditation for between half an hour, and I would imagine all of these things coming into fruition, and I would feel my reality in my now moment as I was meditating. And then what I would do throughout my day was I would consciously, if I caught myself thinking thoughts that were manifesting against those dreams, I would stop and I would actively change my state of being by breathing into my heart, Tibetan heart meditation, or just attempting to raise my vibration. And basically what I did, so what happened to me was that I now have a retreat center. I taught 2 of my own retreats this year. And not only did I teach 2 of my own retreats, but every single person who came on my retreat had a life-changing experience, which was just amazing. And I now have money flowing towards me abundantly every single day. And last week I booked my family holiday to the Philippines. And I have to tell you, it has not been an easy year. It's been the most amazing year, but there have been moments in that year which were unbelievably frightening, unbelievably depressing and difficult. There were times where I was awake all night long wondering how on earth I was going to go and buy food for my family the next day. We were in debt to the tune of 40,000 euros. There was a point just before we were starting to run our retreats when all of the cars broke down and I had no way to pay for any of them. I had no money to pay for my retreat chef. And these types of things were showing up all of the time. And every time they showed up, what I did was I just decided to trust and surrender to the process, to trust the universe had my back. And every single time I would feel the fear or the depression or whatever was going on, I would sit, I would consciously change my vibration, breathe into my heart center, elevate my emotions, and somehow, I do not know how, it would all work out for me, and it would work out in a way that I just didn't expect. This is the beauty of what happened. And along this road of my creation, what else happened was I was given all of these added bonuses by the universe. So for example, I became a YouTuber and I started this channel. I never had any intention to do this whatsoever, and it just sort of came about. And it really helped me, and it put me in touch to this extraordinary community, which is you, of heart-based, incredible, amazing people who want to come and be with me and learn with me. And it's changed my professional career. It's allowed me to take all of my shamanic training and teachings that I've been doing for so long and turn them into something useful and helpful. And other gifts that have come along are that I've learned to step into my courage. I've learned how to sit in the void of not knowing what on earth would happen in any moment, and discovering that the void is the place where creation comes into fruition, because you can't create from a place of familiarity. So I've learned to be standing in this void, facing my fears, literally day in, day out, and allowing what's coming into creation to come into being, basically. And the most extraordinary thing that's happened out of all of this is basically I feel as if I've stepped into my purpose in life. And that's the most incredible feeling ever. And again, that was another side, another extra side order that came with my manifesting a retreat center and abundance and a holiday for my family. I stepped into my purpose, and I really feel like my purpose is to help the world in understanding that if they can live and be in their heart centers, become a heart-centered living meditation, that the world itself will change, and everybody that I'm working with will change as well as we elevate in our vibration. So I really wanted to share this story with you and make you aware that you have this power. And as you are creating a new reality for yourself, it's not necessarily going to be a simple or easy road. Literally, your fears are going to show up. The things that make you sad and feel lonely. I felt so lonely this year, so many times, I can't even tell you. And every time I've just stepped and stood in that loneliness and then decided to elevate my vibration and change it, things have changed for me. And this is the road. It's the understanding that you have to create your future now despite your circumstances, that you create your reality from the inside out, and that you are not a victim to what is going on in your outside reality. You have the power to change it, but to also understand that we are so conditioned that it really can take, it can take a year or two, maybe even, if, you've come from deep trauma or lots of unworthiness and all of those conditioned responses. It can take time to show up for yourself and change your reality. And there are going to be times where you're going to have to sit in your fear. You're going to have to face your fears. You're going to have to sit in your unknowing about how on earth you're going to get through the next day, and decide to show up for yourself anyway, to elevate your vibration and trust in the universe, and trust in your power, your sovereign power as a manifesting creator, as a fractal of source consciousness. So I really just wanted to share my story with you, because I'm just so delighted about how my life has unfolded in the last year, and I want this to happen for all of you as well. I want you to experience full health, full knowing, your full potential as creators, and to have the most beautiful, amazing, successful, heart-centered lives that you can. So be inspired and keep going. And on that note, I'm sending you all my love, and thank you very much for listening.